Now that we talked about the stratum basal, it's time for it to move up one layer, the stratum spinosum. This is often called the prickle cell layer because under a microscope, the cells look spiky and almost like thorns, but those spikes aren't really there. It's just how the cells shrink when stained in the lab, leaving the connection between them more visible. This layer is made up of several rows of keratinocytes, usually around 8 to 10, and they're tightly held together by a structure called desmosomes. Think of desmosomes as tiny rivets or velcro patches that lock each cell to one another. These strong bonds are what gives your skin the ability to stretch, bend, and take a beating without tearing apart. Here is where keratinocytes actually start to produce keratin, that tough protein that makes your skin strong, flexible, and able to handle everyday friction. The stratum spinosum is like the training ground. Think of it as a training ground where these cells start bulking up before they go up another layer. But strength isn't the only job here. This layer also has what's called Langerhans cells. These cells are like your skin built-in security guards. These are immune cells that like to patrol the area, picking up bacteria, viruses, and even other damaged cells. If something dangerous shows up, those Langerhans cells will sound the alarm to the immune system. And the desmosomes that I mentioned earlier, they do more than just glue cells together. They also help with signaling, like telling the skin when to heal after an injury, or how to respond when the environment is harsh. Later on, as these cells move up closer to the surface, the desmosome turns into corneal desmosomes, which help form the waterproof layer of your epidermis. And if you give it some time, those same bonds will break down in a more controlled way, allowing your dead skin cells to naturally shut off. I mentioned in the last video that the stratum basal is like the skin's engine. The stratum spinosum is the skin's backbone for strength and resilience. It holds everything together and protects you from physical threats and gives your immune system a watchtower inside the epidermis. From here, we go to our next stop, the stratum spinosum. This is the layer where cells start packing in keratin even tighter, preparing to form the skin's final protective barrier. And this is where things can get really interesting.